What happened to the normal standards?
Don't let them lie to you. Don't joke with your 20s.
I'm going to become a yoga instructor, or should I do a workout channel?
So basically, yeah, as a girl in your 20s, I'm saying like early 20s from 20 to 24.
If you always feel sad that you are behind in life, make sure you watch this video till the end.
What happened to the normal standards? Since when did everybody start expecting perfection at 20 years old? Social media has completely destroyed people's sense of reality. Now a guy in his 20s is expected to make 10 grand a month, drive a nice car, dress in designer, pay for absolutely everything, have a perfect lifestyle, and on top of that, somehow be emotionally perfect. While still being at university, still learning and studying, still building his life from absolute zero. When did all that become normal? Your parents did not expect that from each other. Your grandparents didn't expect that. People used to grow together. They used to start small and build something real over time. Nobody expected a 22-year-old man to be financially established. He wasn't even done studying. And here's the crazy part. These standards don't come from real life. They're coming from edits, TikTok reels, and Instagrams, from a highlight of the top 1% of the world pretending to be the average. So if you're a guy and you feel pressured by that, breathe. Don't let the internet make you feel behind. You're not supposed to be that rich at 20. I mean, if you are, that's great. But you're supposed to be learning, growing, falling, trying, and improving, and in the end, building. If you want to use the pressure as motivation, that is absolutely great. Let it push your sail, but not sink your ship. Let it fuel your ambition that you've got, but not destroy your peace, because the moment you start building out of insecurity, you'll build the wrong life. You'll chase milestones that aren't yours, and the moment you get them, they won't make you happy, because they were never your goals in the first place. So do it for your own purpose, for your future, for the life that you want, not for the expectations of people who don't even know you. So don't let social media create your standards. Let your values do that. Everything will come once the work is real.
Don't let them lie to you. Don't joke with your 20s. Your 20s is when you should have fun. If you like have fun, you will suffer. Your 20s is where you will work, so that your 30s and 40s you chill. You see those in their 40s that are very angry at you for no goddamn reason. They can insult you anyhow. It's because they are angry that you in your 20s, you're getting what they never had in their 20s, and still in their 40s, they don't have it. Your 20s is where you build your foundation structure for your 30s and 40s, where your body will be weak. Carry your 20s. Yes, have fun, no, but find money at all costs in your 20s. Don't joke with your 20s, oh.
I'm going to become a yoga instructor, or should I do a workout channel? I don't even like working out. Am I too old to learn an instrument? I could move to Spain. I don't even speak Spanish. Should I start my own business? Should I do modeling? How tall do you have to be for modeling? I could become an author. I can see myself being a tattoo artist. That's so much work, though. Should probably get married soon. I'm gonna write a book. How to become rich. Do I want kids? I should learn French.
So basically, yeah, as a girl in your 20s, I'm saying like early 20s from 20 to 24, and you don't have your own car or you don't have like a level of independence, well, no worry, we got that. I don't get car, not check, I don't even get tired. If my mama not give me food, I no go actually chop. Let me then ask her, mommy, what have you eaten today? Hey, what do? Not that pressure, key. You know that pressure. You're still young. You're still young.
If you always feel sad that you are behind in life, make sure you watch this video till the end.
You are putting yourself under too much unnecessary pressure. Where did the idea come from that before 30 I must get this, before 30 I must get that? Listen to me very carefully. Most people use physical calculation to just put themselves under pressure, especially when it comes to the thing of age. Some of you, if you were in the shoes of Jesus, if you had your way, you wouldn't start ministry at the age of 30. You want to start it as 25, so that before your peers, before your family members, it will be seen that you started early. You want to be recognized as that young guy that started early. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you begin to overpressure yourself just to meet society's standards that existed long before you were born, a stereotype that makes people to go ahead of themselves and put themselves under consistent pressure just to fit in. I must get a car before I get to 26. I must get married before I get to 27. And this largely disconnects us from being in alignment with the will of God and with the plan of God. What if in the volume of the books written concerning you, marriage is not until 25, marriage is not until 27, marriage is not until 30? Don't put yourself under pressure because of society standards and stereotypes. Calm down until you hear from God before you get an approval. He makes all things beautiful in His time. Don't pressure yourself.
This is the one thing that a lot of people do not understand. God makes everything beautiful in His time, not in your time. I understand the pressure, but the question again is, who sets those rules? Who says all of the things that you are wanting to get must be gotten at a specific time that is set by you or by society? Because truthfully speaking, it is society who has programmed us. The people around you, your family, your friends, social media. Listen, one thing that I am grateful for in my life is that at a very early stage, I detached myself from what anyone thinks about me. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. What matters is what I think about myself. And I've always told myself I am where I am meant to be right now. Listen, even if you are really behind in time, in life, that place where you are can become a strategic point, the perfect point for your next level. If only you understand these things that I'm about to tell you. Listen, I didn't even plan to share this thing in this video, but listen to me. These are parameters that you must use to make sure that you are in the center of God's will and that you are not behind in time or you are not rushing ahead too fast. Number one, your relationship with God. Is it intact? Your prayer life, your Bible study life. How is your relationship with God, your personal relationship with God? If it is intact, you are good. Secondly, what are you learning? What are you developing? Are you learning a new skill? Are you developing the skill that you already have? Do you have a talent? What are you cultivating? Are you consistent with it? Whatever your hand finds to do right now, do it well. It is extremely important. Anything your hand finds to do right now, make sure that you are doing it well. Make sure that you are constantly learning something new every day. Make sure that you are constantly building strategic relationships. If you have all of these parameters checked, you are in the center of God's will. You just need to hit a perfect timing. The moment that perfect timing hits, it will open up. Make sure that you are constantly in prayers. Your relationship with God is intact. You are constantly learning and developing. You are constantly building strategic relationships, and you are constantly learning new skills and improving on your craft. Keep doing these things, and in no time you will notice that all of a sudden doors are opening for you, but you must be patient. God's time is always the perfect time. It will be like a dream.
You know what's crazy is the amount of pressure that people put on you in your 20s. Can we talk about it? Like, this is supposed to be the decade where you figure everything out. Supposed to have your dream job, a 5-year plan, perfect skin, a social life, a gym routine, be saving for a house, traveling the world, and eating clean. All while trying not to have a mental breakdown every Tuesday. I literally just learned how to make rice properly. Like, why are you asking me my retirement plan? Nobody actually talks about how confusing this age is. One day you can feel like you are on top of the world, like you've got everything figured out, and the next you could be questioning every single life decision that you've ever made while overthinking a text. The truth is that everyone is just figuring it out as they go. Some people are getting married, some people are moving back in with their parents, some are traveling, and some are just surviving. And all of it is fine. I'm gonna reassure you right now that your 20s, you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to have it all together. Your 20s are about learning who you are while everything's falling apart just a little. And you know what? I think that's kind of beautiful.
Do you ever just feel so behind in life? It feels like everyone around me is moving out, getting their license, buying cars, going to college, getting degrees, finding their person, starting families, and even having babies. Not that I want to have babies right now, but you get my point. I don't know if it was my period starting yesterday or what, but I was up at like 2 a.m. spiraling and crying about my life because I've realized I have like nothing going for myself. Like I still live with my mom. I have no job, no car, I don't even have a license. Didn't go to college, so I have no degree, no boyfriend, hardly any friends. Y'all are literally my friends. I hope y'all know that. I actually love you guys, like I'm not just saying that. I actually love these lashes so much. You guys want them? I will make them for you. But yeah, and I know a lot of that has to do with like the fact that I just got out of a rough patch with my health and my mental health. But like now that I got my energy back and a will to live, it just hit me like I don't have anything going for myself and I just feel like so behind in life now. And no, I'm not sharing this out of pity or for you to feel bad for me. I'm sharing this because I know I am not the only one feeling this way. And if me being transparent and vulnerable makes at least one person feel less alone, then I'm glad I shared this video. I feel like society makes us feel like we have to have it all figured out by a certain age, or like that if you're constantly not achieving something that you're just like automatically behind in life. And I don't think that's true. Like I'm only 21 and I feel like I have to have my dream apartment, my dream car, a partner already, a degree, or at least be in college, you know, or at least know what I want to do. Like I don't even know what I want to do with my life. But I've just been trying to like give myself grace and just show up every day, even if it's small. Progress is still progress. I think just showing up and trying again and again is enough. Honestly, just existing is enough. You know what I mean? You don't have to be constantly achieving something. Just taking time to rest and heal is just as important as all those other things, like getting a house and a car and a job and blah 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 blah. You could have all those things and still be like super unhappy with your life. I'm trying to give myself grace because like I am dealing with a lot. I'm just trying to remind myself that everybody's on their own timelines and slow doesn't mean stuck. Like some people just have longer chapters before things start to fall into place and align. I like to think that just everything that is meant for me is aligning itself and just working itself out so that I can have it. I just have to put in some work. So even if it does feel like everybody's ahead, you are not behind, you are not missing out. Your time will come. You're just moving at your own pace, and that is perfectly okay.
Y'all want to know what people never speak about? Nobody ever talks about how hard life is in your 20s. Some of us are in college. Some of us are working a 9 to 5 trying to figure out what we want to go to college for. Some of us are even wondering if we should or should not go to college. Because at this point in life, we don't know if it's really worth it or not. Some of us got kids. Some of us are in debt. Some of us stay with our parents still. And some of us got our own house with our own bills. But whatever the case may be, if you're a young adult in your 20s and you grinding hard and you don't know what's going to happen next in your life, I salute you because I'm in the same boat. I get up every day hustling and grinding, praying that God reveals my purpose one day soon. Listen, y'all, we gonna make it. We all gonna make it to the top. Stay focused and keep grinding, y'all. Do not give up. I promise y'all. Stay focused.
As the year comes to an end and we step into the new year, if this is the only thing that you implement in 2026, I can guarantee that you'd have a much more better year than you did in 2025. You cannot play small and expect big results. Life only responds to boldness, to people who ask, people who claim, people who speak love and light into their lives, and people who move with confidence. You have to be fearless. You have to speak up. Go after what you want without stuttering. Now let this one stick. In fact, wear it as a badge on your forehead. If you have to write it down somewhere so that you keep looking at it every single day. Fearlessness will take you further than talent, beauty, or even luck ever will in this life. Don't let anybody deceive you.
Someone said you're still in your 20s. Relax. No! No! Teenagers can relax. If you're in your 20s, lock in. You better start working yesterday. You're actually late. You're behind schedule to start working. Start to work. Start to work from now.
I hope this reaches the right person, but I came across this tweet earlier today and I want to read it to you all because it's just okay. So it says, to my 23 to 28 year olds, you've reached the age where people around you are starting to give up on themselves because they think it's too late. Don't let that energy rub off on you. This moment is critical. Push through. Right? And that is so powerful to me simply because for the longest time now, I've been saying your 20s is just a time where God is testing you to see if you really are willing to persevere and stay the course for the greatness that he has on the other side for you. And I've been saying that for so long because even me, like y'all all see me and you're like, oh my gosh, like, woo. But in my head, where I want to be at in life, I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to get to a certain space and it feels like it's impossible to get to that space. So I think this is for people in their 20s, period, regardless if you're super successful in your 20s or if you're still trying to figure it out in your 20s. So stay the course, push through, we got this.
If you didn't make it in your 20s, you can make it in your 30s. And if you didn't make it in your 30s, you can make it in your 40s. And if you didn't make it in your 40s, you can make it in your 50s. And just remember Grandma Moses. She was a painter. And she didn't start painting until, I think, in her 80s. And one of the most prolific painters.
Never too late.
Never too late.
Never too late.
If I was in my 20s right now, this is the advice I would want someone to give me. Your young choices become adult problems. The decisions you are making right now will not disappear. As you mature, they mature with you. Not only the baggage from the situation, but the shame from the situation, the mental images from the situation, the distrust from the situation, the fear from the situation. And I find that a lot of young women think that they can go and do stupid things without any repercussions. In what world does that happen? You may go, I don't know, to Dubai. You may go on vacation and do something over there that you would be ashamed to do in your own country, but you think that because it's over there and no one saw it, that it goes away. But you don't know that. And I'll say as it relates to relationships, a lot of people are preaching this like, oh, you know, sleep around, have fun, date. You guys don't understand that with the internet, the world is actually becoming smaller, because I've seen this happen time and time again. A girl in her later years gets with a guy, but because she had got with his friend or his cousin or his long distance, I don't know, brother that he didn't even know, it is so difficult for that person to really be with that person. And we women may say, oh, double standards, double standards. If men can do it, women can do it too. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, life's not fair. Double standards do exist, but why do we want to be the men that hurt us? Why do we want to get away with what these men get away with? If a man is being a dog, why must I be a bitch? If I'm saying I hate the behavior of men, why do I want to obtain that level of privilege? We call it toxic masculinity. But what I find a lot of girls want is not equity. They want equality. They want to be able to get away with the same thing that men get away with. And I'm so sorry, I do not. I want to be held to a higher standard. But like I was saying, the things that you do in your youth, they do not go away. Doesn't matter what country you did it in. Doesn't matter if you think nobody was watching, nobody will know about it. There's a scripture in the Bible that says there is nothing that is hidden that will not come to the surface. And you may feel like you've gotten away with it now. You may feel like you've gotten away with it for 5 years. I promise you, the law of the universe is what goes around comes around. So make sure you're proud of the decisions that you are making today, because every decision that you're making today is going towards the future you. Do not believe the lies on the internet that you can do what you want. We cannot. We are not animals. You're human beings with a conscience. Do not let social media dull your conscience. Do not allow social media to dull your personal convictions. Do right, make the right decisions so that your future self can thank you for them.
Oh, you're 28. You're a doctor, so you don't know what it's like to struggle. People see where you're at now and think that they know you. Listen, most of my 20s was spent in school. I didn't start making any real money until I was, 27? And I'm never going to sit down and hop on here and make it seem as if I went through every trial and tribulation known to mankind. What I will tell you is that I did delay gratification for a good portion of my 20s in order to set up the foundation to enjoy for the rest of my life.
As someone who spent most of her 20s chasing validation, here are some lessons I wish I was learning instead of chasing people in titles. The sooner you stop playing victim to your own life, the sooner things will change. Go after the career that will actually give you the life you want, not the job title you think is going to impress other people. Sometimes being able to just get along with anyone and having so many friends is not a flex. Maybe you just lack boundaries or you're just agreeable. Go open up that Roth IRA and take advantage of that 401k match at your company as soon as you can. Start building those habits of taking care of your body, your mind, your energy, and your skin. Your 30s and your 40s will thank you. I'm not in my 40s yet, but I'm sure I'll be grateful when I get there. Learn who you are for yourself before other people tell you who you are. The negative self-talk has to go. View and treat people based on the reality of who they are, not the idea of them you have in here. Forgive your parents, not because they have to deserve it, but because you deserve to let go and move on. You are not going to be able to think your way into a new life. Get out of your head and start living. When someone shows you you are not worth it to them, that is not your cue to go try harder. Your self-respect, your self-esteem, and your self-trust will save you from so much heartache and open so many doors for you. If you don't have them, start working on them right now. Hope that helps.
I don't fully agree with the idea of sacrificing your 20s so you can live the life that you want in your 30s. And I'm fully equipped to talk about this because I did everything that I was supposed to do in my 20s. Undergrad, grad, climbed the career ladder. And I was so intentional with the way I tacked building my career that I simultaneously forgot to build my social life. The only thing that I was focused on was building up my career. It is not a bad thing. I'm in a great position financially. I'm very secure in my career, but the community aspect of it, the social aspect of it, is something that I got to do better at. You are a high achiever and you work in a profession that requires you to be on the go a lot, you got to be intentional with planning your social calendar. This has been so important for my mental health because while I use my Sunday to plan for my work week, I also utilize it to make sure that I know exactly where I'm getting my social touches at. As humans, we are wired for connection and we need to be in community with one another. So utilize the weekend and build out your calendar. Start with once a week and then after that, add in 2 touches a week. But if you are looking for burnout, then don't add social interactions to your calendar. But if you're looking for longevity, excitement, community, to not be bored, then plan out that social calendar, please.
Hey guys, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enjoy. I'd say the pressure to be big, to be rich, to be wealthy. Mind you, I do not have any problem with being rich or wealthy. We all need money. Money answers all things. But I believe the pressure behind it, the thing that pushes people to love money so much, is the rise of financial gurus who claim to teach others a skill or skills that would change their lives in a month, 6 months, a year. Mind you, it is very, very possible to change your life within a second. Miracles happen. But what these people are saying, I do not trust them. I do not trust financial gurus. I believe they're just stealing your money, teaching you how to sell courses, not necessarily a skill that would help you, but to resell their courses to make money. It's okay to have a little bit of fun when you're in your 20s. I mean, don't work yourself to burn out. Like, don't kill yourself. It's okay to have a little bit of fun. Rest, relax, but don't stay in your comfort zone. But do not kill yourself either. Lock in. Yes, lock in. But rest. It's important. It's good. It's structural to rest. It's not normal to keep working non-stop. There's a popular saying, all works and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You're going to miss out on your social life. And I mean, you said your network is your net worth. And these are the same people who tell you to work 25 hours a day. Come on. How are you going to network when you're working 25 hours a day? I know we have 24 hours a day. I'm just trying to exaggerate, okay? Finding money at all costs can be interpreted in so many ways and can push one to desperation, which can cause them to make drastic decisions that would affect them later in life negatively, obviously. So when that lady said, find money at all costs, that can be a very dangerous advice to give to someone. It could mean you're telling them, oh, as a woman, for example, find money at all costs, so you have to sell your body to get the money. The priority is to get the money. That's what she's saying. Or maybe, for example, for a man, and I know I'm being stereotypical, but let's say for a man, you say, oh, join a gang or steal money at all costs. I mean, that advice means you can do anything, moral or not, good or bad or evil or ugly, as long as you're making money. That is what that woman is trying to say, in my opinion. These days, I would say peer pressure is digital. Instagram is the biggest trigger of comparison, of peer pressure. You could just be minding your business, scrolling on the internet, on Instagram, probably maybe shopping or window shopping, and then you see people around your age who have, well, quote unquote, made it in life, and you begin to, I'm so sorry about the noise, I'm so sorry about the dog, and then you look at yourself, you look at your life, and you're like, oh my god, what is wrong? Why do they have that and I don't? And you were just minding your business, and then that happened. What I'll say is, use this current situation to get closer to God, and honestly, do not chase material things. That was me last year. Oh, Happy New Year, by the way. Oh my god, Happy New Year. I can't believe I didn't say that. Happy New Year. Hope you had fun during the Christmas holidays. I hope this new year is going to be your best year yet. Can I get an amen in the comments? Amen? Good. So, like I was saying, that was me last year. I was so materialistic. I wanted so many things. I wanted the latest iPhone. I wanted the latest gadgets, the latest car. I wanted to move into a bigger place, and all of that. Honestly, it drained me. It drained me. At the end of the day, I'm still where I am. But one thing that I would say happened, that was the best thing that could have happened, was that I drew closer to God. So use that situation to draw closer to God, get closer to Him, get to know Him better. Spend time with Him, and I promise you, I guarantee you, your life is going to change. I'll be waiting for your testimony. Oh, so there's this narrative that you're already old in your 20s. That is bull. I do not want to curse, but that is bull. You are not old. I guarantee you, even in your 50s, you're still young. In your 60s, you are still young. Look at all of the other people who became, who achieved their goals when they were in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s. They did not die, for crying out loud. They did not die. They still got to enjoy life. Okay, so it's never too late. I understand when you look around, you see people probably younger than you, especially when you're in your late 20s. You see people probably younger than you, and you're like, oh my god, this person is doing it. Yeah, probably you do not even know that person's life. You do not know if that person is from a rich home. They probably have a very, very good support system, financially, emotionally, and you're there comparing yourself. So don't allow the success of other people pressure you into thinking that your life is not worth it or your life is behind. Life is not a one size fits all. We are all not meant to succeed, in quote. And that's another thing. You have to redefine success. But we're all not meant to be successful around the same age, around the same time, around the same period. Take it easy. Take it easy on yourself. Okay? Yeah, so it's okay not to have it all figured out by 20, in your 20s, in your 30s. Well, I don't know about 40s. I mean, the popular saying, a fool at 40 is a fool forever. Or something like that. But it's okay to not have it figured out. Have it all figured out in your 20s, okay? But do not make that an excuse. Do not use that as an excuse to be lazy, to just sit back and relax and not do anything about your life. No. Baby, do not. And to be honest, just trust God. Like I said earlier, just trust Him. Get closer to Him. Get to know Him. Be intimate with Him. I wouldn't lie, if I'm being honest, I'm still struggling a little bit in that aspect. But so far so good. Stay off Instagram, okay? Please stay off Instagram. It will just make you depressed. Please. If I have to speak my native language, Edakun, please stay off Instagram. Okay? I'm kneeling down right now and I'm begging you, please. The hustle culture has 20-somethings in a chokehold, and it mostly just leads to burnout. And most of the time, those gurus, in quote, are lying. They do not make money based on those things that they claim to do to make money. You're giving them your money to make them richer because they're selling you courses of what? $100, $3,000. Baby, you are the one making them rich. You're taking out of your pockets and handing it over to them and say, hey, take my money, okay? I want to be rich like you, but I guess I could give you more money. Oh my God, it's funny. I'm sad at the same time. Don't let them get to you. I mean, it's good to hustle in your 20s when you're still young, but rest, okay? Rest. God rested. Who the hell do you think you are? Not to rest. Okay, relax. Jeez. Yeah, lock in, but do not lose yourself in the process. That's basically. I feel like I sound like a broken record right now, but lock in, but don't lose yourself in the process. It's very important to hold on to God in your 20s, in your 30s, all through your life. I don't think there's a time where you do not need to hold on to God, because these storms, they would come. They would come, okay? And you need God. Yeah, be very careful in your 20s, because every decision you make is crucial to your life later. No matter how unimportant you think that decision is, right now in the world, there is the rapid growth or the rapid acceptance of loss. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. You look to your left, to your right, but yeah, all around us, there's loss all around us, and it's not easy to be celibate. So be careful. You might think, oh my God, I'm just having fun. Everything can go wrong. Okay, I can't remember where, but I know I saw this person who unfortunately had herpes, all because she was, living wild and free. And herpes is not like yeast infection that would come and go. It's with you forever, and it can affect your children. So, I mean, think about that. So, I'd say basically take care of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be wise. Make smart decisions, and be happy. Trust in God. Above all, trust in God. I can't stress this enough. Trust in God. Okay? That's pretty much it. I will see you in my next video. Okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about everything that I've said, everything that other creators have said in this video. Okay? I'll see you in my next video. Bye!